If you just found out how much work it is to get to Machu Picchu, you're in the right place. After heading there twice, we're here to help, no guide needed. Getting on the train.
Sorry, my brain's just complete cockles and mussels. That's pretty good day.
Good day.
We're on a pretty great day.
Peru does not make it easy to get these Machu Picchu tickets. I figure it's because they want you to get a guide, but you don't have to. Machu Picchu even has self-service, so you can read about it online while you're there. Don't pay more than you have to. The tickets to Machu Picchu have 4 options: Yaca de Machu Picchu, Montagna Waichupichu, Montagna Machu Picchu, or Montagna Waichupichu. Don't worry, I'll explain them in detail later. After reserving your tickets, you have 3 hours to pay for them. If you have a MasterCard, you can complete this online, or if you're already in Peru, you can pay at Banco Nacional, which always has a long line, so it's better to pay online, honestly. If you don't pay within the time frame, the tickets are forfeited. Could be good news if you make a mistake filling something out. Now that we have our tickets, we can go and get our train tickets. There are 2 train companies that go to Aguascalientes, which is the town right below Machu Picchu: Peru Rail and Inca Rail. You can go from a couple different cities, but the trip is easiest if you go from Ollantaytambo. And compared to Cusco, you'll save 4 travel hours on your Machu Picchu day. We chose Peru Rail both times to get to Machu Picchu. The tickets are expensive, especially if you're going early, but if you can get obscure times, they will become cheaper. The rates are from $20 to $93 one way. You have to pick up your train ticket at least an hour before your train at the booth in Cusco, Lima, or Ollantaytambo. We made it to Aguascalientes. Next step is a bus ticket. Right down the road from all the buses is an alley with the only company selling bus tickets. They are $13 one way, and the line can get long to the bus tickets, so leave yourself some time to purchase them.
I remember the first time we met face to face.
Check out our Patreon. We love figuring out these hard to reach places, and donations keep us rolling. Yeah, we made it to Machu Picchu for the 2nd time. Such an amazing place with amazing views. I can't believe these views. So let's talk about ticket options. Yaca Machu Picchu includes circuits 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the normal Machu Picchu ticket. It costs 152 soles, or around $40 US. It will bring you around Machu Picchu like we did in this video today. Great views, not very strenuous, and you will be with most people. And you'll see all of the views that you see in all the postcards. Montagna Waichupichu is in another video with my sister, linked above. This is a bit more expensive than a normal ticket. 200 soles, or $53 US. With only 300 tickets each day, Waichupichu is a tough ticket to get during high season, but the views are so worth it. The only problem with Waichupichu ticket is you won't be able to do all of the circuits. Only Circuit 4 is included, so while the views of Machu Picchu from the top are great, they're much different than most photos you've seen of Machu Picchu. When purchasing tickets, remember the time you are choosing is the time you will be allowed to start the hike. The time to enter the archaeological site is actually an hour earlier. It doesn't say this anywhere before you reserve your ticket. If Waichupichu is in your cards and you have an extra spending money, I would highly suggest buying an early Waichupichu ticket and buying another normal Machu Picchu ticket for 3 or 4 hours later. This way you can see everything this beautiful place has to offer and still get a great hike in. Montagna Machu Picchu I have not completed yet, but it's an easier alternative to Waichupichu with amazing views that you may have seen in National Geographic. This ticket again is 200 soles, or around $53 US. This ticket is also limited to Circuit 3 after the hike up the mountain, so buying another entrance ticket may be worth it if you'd like to see all of Machu Picchu. And Montagna Waichupichu is another easier hike to complete after walking through only Circuit 4 of Machu Picchu. This ticket is the same as the normal admission at 152 soles, or $40 US. Like the other hikes, you won't be able to see the whole complex up close.
See this big rock, how it's flat on top? They used to sacrifice people on that.
You're talking a lot about sacrifices today. You know they sacrifice people there. You're making this up because you love the idea of sacrifice, meat pies, your belly.
Yeah, there was a lot of sacrifice here. And I'm not talking about teamwork.
I thought maybe we could just get through to another part of Machu Picchu with the Huayna Picchu ticket, but they are very, very strict. Keep this in mind the entire time you're at Machu Picchu. If you pass an arrow pointing the direction you're heading, you cannot go back. They will yell at you if you turn around, so make sure to thoughtfully and slowly walk through the archaeological site. Some alternative and cheaper ways to Machu Picchu are driving or taking a colectivo from Cusco to Hidroelectrica or the hydroelectric plant. From the plant, you can take the train after 2 p.m., which costs $10 or walk 2 hours to Aguascalientes. This total trip takes about 6 hours, so staying in Aguascalientes is easier after the travel. You can also hike Salcantay without a guide like Danny did in the linked video. Or get a guide for the Inca Trail. Salcantay can be super cheap to accomplish and it ends at Hidroelectrica, but for the Inca Trail a guide is necessary, so it could be upwards of $500 for 4 days of hiking. Make sure not to brag too much to your pets about Machu Picchu since they aren't allowed to make the trip. I hope this guide helps more people get to Machu Picchu. Let me know any more questions in the comments, and if this helped you, make sure to like and subscribe. We have a Patreon for those who want to help us get to another world wonder. See you next time!